Hi class 6, welcome back in your language class. Today I am going to teach you chapter number 11, the verb. What is verb? A verb is a word which describes an action or activity about the subject. Examples: the man saw a tiger. The girl opened the window. Alice made a doll. Now, in these sentences, the verb saw, opened and made alone do not make complete sense. Something must be added to each to make complete sense. What did the man see? A tiger. What did the girl open? The window. What did Alice make? A doll. The word tiger, window and doll are called the object. Useful tips. We can make one word sentence with a verb. Example, stop. So verb tell about action. Example, she sings very well. State, Kolkata is a big city. Possession of a person or thing. Baby has a lovely doll. Affect, Ravi knows how to play football. Time of an action. I will eat. I have eaten. I am eating. Classification of verbs. Verbs usually divide into two, main verb and auxiliary verbs. Main verbs divided into two, transitive verb or intransitive verb. And here auxiliary divided into two, primary auxiliary and modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries are be, have and do, and modal auxiliary will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must or to. Always remember, verbs that have to before them are known as infinitives. They are non-finite verbs as you have to finish your food. These are two classes. There are two classes of verb in English, main verb and auxiliary verbs. Main verbs are run, sleep, fly, play, etc. Auxiliary verbs am, is, are, was, were, have, do, etc. Main verbs. Main verbs may be used without any auxiliary verbs before them, as the baby sleeps. Number 2, birds fly. Main verbs may be further divided into two classes, transitive verb and intransitive verb. A transitive verb is one which requires an object to complete its sense. Number 1, Dilip likes mangoes. Question arises is this, that what does he like? What does he like? Mangoes. It means in this sentence, mangoes is object. And in the second sentence, Lena sings a song. What does she sing? A song. It means, it is the answer of what? It means a song is object in this sentence. तो इन दोनों sentences में object है, इसलिए यहां पर likes, दिलीप likes और लीना sing ये दोनों ही आपके ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब हैं बिकॉज ये ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ हैं. Now number 2, an intransitive verb is one which doesn't require an object to complete its sense. It means intransitive verb वो verb हैं जिन्हें किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की जरूरत नहीं होती अपने सेंस को कंप्लीट करने के लिए. Birds fly, fire burns. Most verbs can be used both as transitive and as intransitive verbs. Used transitively, he burnt a hole in his coat. I fly a kite. Please boil some water. The peon rang the bell. Always speak the truth. And used intransitively, fire burns. Birds fly. The water is boiling. The bell rang loudly. She spoke for an hour. As you can see, transitively, in transitive sentence, in transitive verb, we'll get the answer of what? He burnt a hole in his coat. He burnt what? A hole in his coat. I fly what? A kite. Please boil some water. Please boil what? Some water. The peon rang what? The bell. Always speak what? The truth. Right? Now auxiliary verbs. The verb be is are, am, was, were. Have, has, have, had, and do, does, did. When used with main verb to make tenses, passive forms, questions, and negative sentences are called auxiliary verbs. Birds are flying right above the clouds are auxiliary verb, flying main verb. They have finished their work. Have auxiliary verb, finished main verb. He does not learn his lesson. Does auxiliary and learn main verb. Finite verbs change their form according to the number and person of the subject and the tense. Finite verbs वो verbs हैं जो कि number और person of the subject के accordingly change होती हैं. For example, in this sentence, he goes. Here subject is singular. He is singular subject. So that's why we will use goes. And in this sentence, they go. They is the plural subject. So that's why we will use go. Now next one, non-finite verb do not indicate person, number और tense. Non-finite verb जो होती हैं वो कभी भी person को, number को और tenses को indicate नहीं करती हैं. They include the infinitives. वो include करती हैं infinitives को, gerunds को और participle को. In first sentence, hearing the noise, the child wake up. In this sentence, hearing is participle and non-finite verb. Next, I saw the girl playing hockey in the playground. Here, playing is gerund. And next one, I wish to go now. In this sentence, to go is infinitive. Direct and indirect objects. A direct object is usually the name of something, and indirect object denote the person to whom something is given or for whom something is done. Indirect object usually come first. Mr. Das teaches us social science. Mr. Das teaches us what? Social science. So that's why social science is the direct object and us is indirect object. Can you get me a job? Can you get me what? A job. So that's why job is direct object and me is indirect object. If the indirect object is placed after the direct object, it must be prepared by the preposition to or for. As Mr. Das teaches social science to us. Can you get a job for me? Now useful tips. Most transitive verbs take a single object, but some transitive verbs such as ask, give, offer, promise, tell, etc. take two objects after them, an indirect object and a direct object, as his father gave him a bicycle. Always remember, a singular subject takes a singular verb and plural subject takes a plural verb, as a girl reads. Girl is singular subject and reads is singular verb. And the next one is girls read. Girls is plural subject and read is plural verb. Now your homework, you have to learn all the forms properly and try to solve the exercise. And in Zoom call, we will discuss this chapter. Thank you.